Knightley, a ruthlessly efficient field officer, has been advocating for further advancement in weapons with Terran Republic's armor divisions. Terran Republic armor. I don't approve of this at all. Truly, I do not. Have you ever smelled anything better than a recently fired tank gun? Not convinced, soldier? Drop Planetside and try it for yourself. You'll be glad you did. Alright, Dad. Alright. Kill enemies as a vehicle gun. Exploration. Ever since being assigned to Sanctuary, Representative Nala of Nathan Expeditions has been silently yearning to return to Planetside and feel the rumble of heavy machinery beneath her feet. Where's Nala? Hello, Operative. I miss running point on convoy missions. All I do is coordinate mining operations and hand out portable mining lasers. I'm recording a video of you tearing up the road in a ground vehicle. Tearing up the road. Could those things happen? Probably not. I'll pick up if I need to. Spark, spark, fizzle, fizzle. Alright, now let's unpin stuff. This is the perfect track for Endar. Alright. Nope. Series or Rashnu? Let's go to series.
Rise to the moment you can prevail.
Rise to the moment. Eyes to the moment you can be spawn camped. Sometimes I forget to flank my flanker class. Sometimes. Let's be honest. Often. What are y'all doing back here, huh? Lost? Got a few.
Loss of the facility is unacceptable.
Probably last spawn here. Seen attack ships on fire off of Indar. That was a dumb risk. Oh, the blind C4. Fuck, that makes me hard. What did that guy eat? Did you see that? Killed him. GG series.
Is lost for the moment.
GG series. Okay, let's check out this other fight. This looks fun.
Generator repaired.
Oh boy, this base.
Better than this. Show them.
Generator stabilized.
I'm on the wrong side. Man, I feel like we can take this.
Loss of the facility is unacceptable.
I know, Papa. I'm trying. Fuck. Mismanaged the jump. Oh well. Oh wait, maybe get another spawn in here. And we got a Sunday. I think I should make a heavy assault push. Too fucking slow. Revive me. What? That was a weird death. Killed you, friend. Is there an infil up here? Like someone is shooting me, however ineffective. Kill assist. Fuck. They kill our spawn? Could have pulled up closer, probably. Whatever, though. I think I should be trying out scout rifle. It's class. basilisk. We have a ranger in the back. Get in! What is wailing on my sunder? Something. Oh boy. This is not going to work at all. Oh. Well, get in the biolab and fight us, bitch. Can't cap a biolab from a tank, can we? That's right, you don't even want to get in the fucking base. Fucking knew it. All they want to do is sit on their 9-to-1 pop advantage with tanks. Prove me wrong. Prove me fucking wrong. Well, they got the B point. Maybe they are proving me wrong. Lol.
Shield generator critical.
So my life flashed before my eyes on that one. P.S. See the Max just shrugged off my C4. Pretty good. Pretty good. Wow, good headshot. Wow. An actual biolab fight. What a treat. What a fucking treat and a half. Ooh, A is hot.
Imminent success is all but assured.
I feel like that line, imminent success is all but assured, is like the kind of thing that my buddy Max would say.
Truly stalwart defense.
He's saying the same thing 4 different times. Oh, that's a shield. That guy's not in it.
Imminent success is all but assured.
Oh my god, look at that C4 bait. Oh, oh my god, I gotta get over there.
A truly stalwart defense.
What? What? My C4 is just not. What? I just don't get it. What happened? I don't get it. Alright, see if I can do it with a little less YOLO. Not a lot, but a little less. can shoot through that, but I can't, right? That's how that works. Sploinky. I think I should put some energy into getting that shield taken out. It's on the roof, right? That's how that works. All right, yeah, cool. No problem. Why not? I even saw the guy. He managed to quad headshot me. What the fuck was that guy again? Pervcon? Alright. Cool. Cool. Didn't quad dink me that time, did you? So cool. So cool. So cool. Let's do it again.
Rise to the moment you can prevail.
Let's go, Vanu.
We're about to lose this facility.
Let's go. Let's go. Alright, now I've got to defend it for 3 minutes. What? I got a good initial burst on him. I wavered. I think I'm gonna drive a Sunderer out. Did I do that? Yeah. I'll take someone else already had that idea. Okay. Let's put it right here, I guess. It's not perfect, but it's not terrible either. Oh, God. Terrible. Terrible. It's painful how bad I am. Oh, God. Ah, now we massively overpop them. Of course we do. So many VS guns are unbalanced. That guy wanted. Can I get there from here? I can't remember.
Generator stabilized.
Victory is at hand. Commander, a truly stalwart defense.
Hey, Russell. Why am I seeing message retracted from you? I have no idea why it's showing that. It was me on your other account. Hi, you're Russell the Pumpkin? I don't think I realized that.
Rise to the moment you can prevail.
We've had this discussion. Oh, shit. I'm senile. Senile. Hello, Brother Kai. Oh, forgive me. Did you enjoy the Kami discussion? Ah, look at that great assist. Oh, yeah. Ace assist. Oh, good. Oh, good. No. Ah. Bro, these guys gonna try to take out my Sunder? That would not be cool. I don't think they even know it's here yet.
Victory has not eluded us. Fight harder.
Oh, God. That's a friendly. Ah, there was one more inside. It was a great interview, much improved from the serious one earlier, as well as Kami's first with me. Oh. Glad you think it's getting better. Yeah, I like talking to Kami. I've definitely come a long way since him and I first talked. Oh boy.
Imminent success is all we should.
More case of Kami maturing and growing since the interview. Maybe, yeah. A year is a long time. It could change. Oh god. God, they're crawling. Gotta get out of here. Bro, that shotgunner? Oh, good. I guess there's more than one shotgunner. Last time he felt like he wasn't as confident discussing stuff. It wasn't directly related to his experience. Yeah, I noticed that with his stuff. He's coming out. He's coming out a little more confidently on stuff. I heard what he said about wanting to speak from authority. I mean, no one wants to put out a video and then find out that you said something wrong. I imagine a lot of that quality you described emits from that desire. I'm just leaving this under a B, I think. They just want the farm. Kick me again, bitch.
Victory has not eluded us. Fight harder.
Wow, that's rude. This time he gave a lot of his own opinions, covered a lot of topics with confidence. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's true. Oh boy, need some reps. Some reps. Oh, long way around. Fuck. Man, we have half pop at this fight. What the hell is everyone on purple doing?
We're about to lose this facility.
They was under here? Oh god. Dear me. In the past, he maybe played a little bit safe and held back, really questioning his beliefs about things and just in general. Yeah. Yeah, I like that he came out and told it like he thought it was, especially at the end when I was sort of teasing the authority bit out of him. Like, what do you really think? I really enjoyed that part of the discussion. Okay, so we're getting double teamed? No, it's not double team. Amp Station? Would that be fun? God, Amp Stations are such shit shows for me. Maybe let's try CBT. I like this base a lot. But is anything actually happening here? No. Just a few tanks. Anti-Twitch thing at the moment is quite liberating to see. He's really doing what he believes in and not what others telling him is good for his stream. Interesting. Yeah, I see that too. I guess I don't have the same perspective as you because maybe I don't watch his stuff as much. But it's really cool that you see that. It's really cool that got a chance to surface. It's always good when someone's inner truth comes out, you know? There's only so much to be gained by doing what others think is best. At some point, you gotta trust what is inside you.
Vanu's legacy.
Yeah, that little bit about the little anti-Twitch bit we did. We were just fucking beating the shit out of Twitch. Oh, there's a jump pad I should have taken. Nope. Sorry, Drifter Boy. Luck, it's been good to see him come along in his thinking. There was a time a few years ago where we couldn't have had that conversation, probably. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was really liberating seeing him do that Max video, too. For that similar reason. Like, that's a major, like... I don't know, like... Seems like, Are you guys in there? Yes. Can I do again? No. Not in relation to him per se, more the ideas around the subject and his guests. I don't think people realize how much of a comfort food Maxes are for people. And you know, as someone who's literally never played a Max, I think I'm one of those people who doesn't really realize to what extent that's the case. I believe it, but I don't like viscerally kind of understand it, I guess. Oh god. In particular, one guy who couldn't form a coherent sentence. What are y'all talking about? If anything gets remotely challenging in this game in terms of dynamics of a fight, when you farm somebody with a heavy, they don't pull a heavy, they pull a shotgun or a max. Yeah. Oh, that's like the... It's kind of like an anti-infantry infantry weapon, in a way. I don't even know how to describe that. Like, it's like the Hesh of the infantry loadout. The guy with his drifters is so funny. Why is that so funny looking? This mini map here is very confusing to me. I don't really understand what's going on. Oh, okay, they're in another tower. I think it's a thing a lot of players don't see because they don't get that shit done to them all the time like you do. If it was happening to you two times different, right, you would be much more apparent. Yeah. No, it doesn't happen to me. I'm not that oppressive. This is a bad spot. Oh my god. Why, Banana? Why? Why? You use the word oppressive. You're oppressive because you can shoot in position, not because of terminal loadout. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to suggest that oppressive means like in a pejorative sense. I didn't mean to say you're doing anything wrong. But it's a oh my god, that guy is a headshot machine. Did you see that? Who the fuck is this? Thanks. I don't like it. I don't like being headshot by invisible men. Bro. That was a frustrating interaction. I feel like client side has gotten worse since the Osher patch. See all these people whine about heavy, and then you go look at them up there and Savage or below as they are literally every other class. I know you didn't, but you're just in the world in general. Yeah, I know what you mean. I assume if you're talking about me specifically, you would say me specifically. Thank you for the save, Endless Lord. Where would I be without you? On that note, I'm gonna take a piss. Oh, I'm back. How's the fight going? Oh, Indar X. That could be fun. You guys have been chatting it up. Or it's just Lex. Balancing something, revelation. You mean there's ways to balance power? Stunning, uncovered Dead Sea Scroll? Lex has been screaming into the void. Oh, it's good to get the bad vapors out. Very healthy. How can you trust or believe you can possibly do anything else properly? This is why you speak the way you do, because this is years of this shit show. You just keep being right. Same for the 80, 15, 5 stuff. The gaslighting we've gotten about the things that the 5 or the 15 want is so off-putting. Yeah, man. I don't blame you for being pissed. I really don't. Firing the center of mass. Let's see, how's our Sunderer doing here? Oh god. Not too good. You're not pissed, just tired? I have a feeling that for players like you, Lex, there'd be a lot of release in just hearing what you think about the balance and what needs to be done echoed back in some kind of a positive way from RPG. They say, yep, you're right, but we're not going to do that. We're going to focus on this instead. That kind of communication, though, is really, really, really difficult to do. I think it's hard for anyone to talk to. It's very hard to give someone a no. It's kind of like when you apply for a job, you know? Like, the easiest thing for it to have happen is if they don't want you, they just don't talk to you. It's a lot harder for a business to call you up and tell you no, even though that's what you want. And I feel like that's what you're waiting for, Lex. If you're waiting for that call, for RPG to call you up and be like, no, you're not going to get the game you want. You just want to, like, know. You want someone to say it. Like, how much of it is it just a communications thing for you, Lex? Like, if you just... Where you feel like you said the gaslighting. You talk about gaslighting. That's a communication thing. Wow, this has no teleport? Alright. Yay, invisible headshots. Woo! I'm feeling a little bitter tonight. Just noticing that. Hey, Jace, you're a very rational person. I know this, Lex. We know this. Look at that crosshair placement. Did you see that? I knew exactly where that guy was going to be. I'm so proud of myself. Revive me fast. Yeah. All right, what should I play? Shit. First I click the assault. If I can lay it out why you refuse to do anything relevant to fixing the game. Yeah, like a come to Jesus moment, you know? I don't know. Well, we're going to be talking to the man himself next week, so we're going to get to ask some questions. Let's see what comes back. I should not have respawned there, clearly. What can I do? I can try to pull in a new Sunderer, I guess? Oh no, the continent's over. Ah, cool. Easy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. No more of this fake. This is for those players, this is for other players. I mean, there's some truth to that, but I think that because the question is, what can you point to as saying this is for the small Planetside players? Like, what content is there for those players? I don't really know the answer to that. It didn't turn out to be Outfit Wars. Maybe it was supposed to be. Look at my pink and cyan site. So cute. So adorable. I love her. Woo! Is there an actual fight happening here? Oh, hello. Bastion. Yeah, I think it all comes down, Lex, to like that problem of how much how much gets opened up if you just put 2,000 more players on each server? Like, how much of the game is improved? That's all you do. And it's not like that's nothing, you know. I know that's a lot. But I really think that's the motivation that we're seeing. And it's one like I mentioned I'm sympathetic to. But I also haven't played this game for 10,000 hours and felt cheated by it. I mean, I played for like 1,500. And I've mostly had fun. That guy was not ready for me. What was that guy waiting for? Ah, yes, the random Spitfires. Tested. What? There's someone next to me? Did I imagine it? Didn't the game already have that and everyone left? That's a good point, Kai. I guess one difference is that most people are running better hardware these days. I don't know, maybe just come back to the reality that Planetside is only going to ever appeal to a niche audience. I don't really know. I don't know if I'm smart enough to answer those questions, just to pose them. Yo, Shocker fucking TK'd me. That fucking bitch. You're just saying, can you finally start listening to serious people about serious issues? It's a very big cop out for doing a job. These things with your game design. Use that niche word too. You don't get to use it. Yeah, it's for your card common sense. Hey man, you're preaching to the choir here. I don't even know what else to add at this point. Oh, I thought I had that guy. Oh. Current state for sure, open world sandbox PvP games have never been popular, especially not if they're free to play. The Bible weapons and abilities and 10 years old. I don't know, I just want someone to think a little deeper on why we can't retain players beyond irrelevant shit that's objectively not why people say go. Really do better, maybe we can't. Maybe we can't. Revive me too, bro. I'll take one of those reses. So here's a question for y'all while we're on top of hard truths. Let's talk about what's on a continuum. Now, on the far side of the continuum, let's call it the alpha side, is a complete ignorance of hard truths, like an inability to grasp it. So it's sort of a capability issue. So let's say a game understanding issue. Now, on the other side of the spectrum, let's say the omega side, is an inability to communicate. Like, just saying how hard it is to communicate things. When it comes to when things like this are outstanding in video games, and you can use Planetside specifically, let's just use it, right? How much of it is an inability to grasp the game concepts, and how much of it is an inability to communicate? Because it's really difficult to do communication like that, where you have to acknowledge one thing but do another. How much of it is actual game design understanding knowledge, and how much of it is communication ability? It's never one or the other, right? It's a combination of, but like which one is it tilted more towards, in your opinion? Or is it impossible to know? Maybe it's not really possible to know that for sure, or even to really guess in an educated fashion. I'm really sad that C4 didn't work. I had high hopes for it. Man, Icarus jets are infuriating to go through windows with. Bro, this is quite a fight. I hope it doesn't end very soon. I have a feeling it will. Wow. Why even throw C4? Oh my god. What should I do? Can I take this? No! Did not think that was gonna work. Feels like my new look, by the way. I think it's pretty swank. I think it might be the only person on Araxis who looks like this. God, why am I doing this? Is deliberate ignoring, misconstruing part of the communication bit. I would say if an intention to deceive is successful and intended, no. I guess malice is not something that I don't really think that anyone who's ever worked on Planetside has done so in bad faith. I think if you start with that idea, then you can only draw one kind of conclusion, which is that you're getting fucked by evil people, which doesn't really give you anything useful to proceed with other than leave. And I'm here, so I don't know how to interact with that idea. Metallic pink is fleet. Yes. Who wants some? This guy wants some. This guy wants some. This guy wants some. This guy wants some. Did I get them? No. How many did we get? Nah, bad. Incompetence. Yeah, right. So do not attribute to malice what could be attributed to ignorance. Oh god. What? Did it not go off? Alright, we got one. And the adrenaline must be pumping through these TR Max's veins. Can you imagine? Oh my god. See, yeah, that's right. OS them. Retail WoW. I just read that the lead rewards designer of Retail WoW just hung it up. A lot of people in that scene are really happy about that. Alright. That fight's done. What should we try next? NC Arsenal? I really do not enjoy this base for some reason. Can anyone tell me how to unlock the enjoyment of NC Arsenal? Malice and evil are strong words, not really what you think. Well, I think that the core of that idea is intention. Perfect. Not even gonna fight us. Love it.
Victory is at hand.
Need some aircraft. Suck on my big turret schlong. I also don't think these people have been just completely unaware of certain arguments being made over the years, not have a problem communicating with the people making those arguments. Lots of people abandon ship, curious what games will be in the future. Now it's a time to reinvent. With the Microsoft acquisition on the horizon and 2 expansions in a row that were kind of panned by the hardcore dedicated fans. I have no idea what they're doing. This is all some intern level canvas for bad users. They have to know what they're doing. This is bad in a different way.
Now belongs to the BS.
Yeah. Let's go. Lil Zodin, Metal Knight, me, and Dirty Davis. Mostly incompetence. Certain things. I don't know. I have this way of approaching stuff like this. Generally, I think if the world is all pointing in a certain direction, and I think something else, I usually feel like there's something I need to learn. And I think that for people who are long-term frustrated Planetside players, there's some kind of learning that's on the table to happen about why things have gone the way they have. And I'm not sure if that learning needs to come from without or if it can come from within. I'm not 100% sure we need to be told, you know? Like what you were saying, Lex. Do we need to be told? And if you see a pattern repeated, shouldn't we assume that there is some kind of intelligence behind it, some agency behind it? Like, I'm actually throwing out everything before 2019, because in my opinion, everything that happened before 2019 was like a different fucking universe for this game. Like, everything that happened before the escalation update is just... It's like before the shattering. It's prehistory. Very repeated pattern. For example, you can look at the Nanoweave NPE. The actually change was incompetent. The decision to focus on the high school infantry farmer boogeyman instead of any other problem was intentional. So most people who still ran Nanoweave before still run it now, right? That's the basic hypothesis. I know I'm running Nanoweave right now, so I'm a data point in that. Although I'm not sure how much my choice represents anyone else. But let's think about this for a second. Was the purpose of that change to make good players, to slow them down? Or to make good players... I guess for me, I'm leaving on the table an idea that the Nanoweave thing was about adding some downside to an overrepresented ability. And maybe it didn't actually matter what the downside was. But a speed reduction is, I think, that would be most tolerable of all the things that it could be. And maybe removing it was just off the table for one reason or another. I'm not sure what that reason is. Maybe it was just off the table. I'm probably going to ask him about the Nanoweave change, Rel about it on Thursday when we talk. But I'm going to have to do some research before then to see what he's written about it already. Like, when people declare incompetence, I feel like a pretty strong argument needs to be made to demonstrate that. Whereas I think you need a much less strong argument to say, oh no, there's a good reason for it. Like, I personally prefer my character to be 10% faster. I personally prefer that. Because who wouldn't? But is it actually bad that I'm slower? Like, is it actually a problem? And can you make the argument in good faith to say the change was bad and the change had no effect? If the change had no effect, then it wasn't bad or good, right? It was kind of neutral. I don't know, I'm just... Here's the thing with a lot of these arguments about incompetence, y'all. I don't think that the arguments are strong enough. It's not that I don't believe that it's possible, it's that I don't hear strong enough arguments. But I think when it comes to making a claim like that, the argument has to be just very, very strong. Like, here's a better argument for pre-2019 Planetside. Is that no one was working on the game. There was no one working on it. Pointless change equals incompetent. Is that true, though? Was it pointless? You've said it's pointless, but can you explain to me why it is? You understand what I mean about making a good argument, right? The argument is a difference in ability of these players to kill players change was made to protect. The argument is that it had no difference in the ability of those players to kill other players. Yeah, sorry. The chat is running a little bit ahead of me, okay? So I'm not reading everything in the right order. I'm also a little tired. Talking with Kami for 3 hours, so my brain's just not moving as fast as usual. Oh. Ah, sorry, friend. Do you think it's possible that the folks at RPG know things about player behaviors that y'all don't? Like, is that possible? Oh, still alive?
Facility is ours.
Weird. The Absolute Community Discord, looking at our KD KPM in the weeks after Nano We've nerfed, and all of us who stuck with it either have no change or improve. Sure, but you can't use that to wave away any and all. No, I'm not using it to wave away criticism. I'm using it to demand better criticism. That's the reason I talk with Kami for 3 hours. That's the reason I'm going to have Sirius on for another couple of hours at some point soon. And the reason I like talking to those guys is because they hear feedback from all sides of the community. They all have their different reactions to it. I know that y'all think Sirius is a bit of a meme, but he has access to a certain perspective that I think a lot of people don't, too. And I don't talk to people because I think they're right. I talk to people because I think they are saying some things that are right. Sorry, that's not true. I talk to people because I like them. But what fascinates me about a person, what fascinates me about what people say, is there's some truth in it. What is this? Is that a stream? Is that a babbling brook? I feel like this is the kind of thing that would go in like a Planetside 2 trailer, circa 2014. That's brutal. Just because they have the information doesn't mean that they're able to act intelligently on it. That's a fair thing to say. Things he gets wrong are massively damaging. I guess you're talking about Rel. Ugh. Deeg the Rel defender, I feel like. Alright, let's find something else to do. Is it just Bastion? Is that all that's going on? Alright. When in Rome. Are you talking about Sirius? Sorry. I just assumed. Y'all both listen to the serious chat, right? Kai, I mean, you have that perspective as well. A lot of people do. It doesn't necessarily make their arguments any more valid. In terms of the game, they're pretty much the same person for you, honestly. Just one of them became a developer. One of the things I'm planning to do with my research before I talk to Rel is to go back and watch some of the stuff that he did before he became a dev and try to see how his perspective on the game has changed since he's switched sides, so to speak. Because if you listen to him talk about the game now, and in his old YouTube videos, a lot of the stuff he said tonally sounded very similar to a lot of these arguments that I hear y'all making, that most people making. Like, he has the same attitude towards maxes, and I think in some of his old videos. Has he truly gone over to the dark side? Or is there a dark side? I don't fucking know. And to be honest, I kind of hate to... The problem with talking about Planetside... Do I know who this is? Okay. People with long, multi-word names, I assume they're good players on Smurfs. So I'll play alongside them. Y'all know who these people are? Lonely singles in your area? Oh, I want that guy so bad. Just one. Give me one. He's gone over to the dev side. The voice for the Twilight Council. That was a pretty bad take. What are you talking about, Kai? Alright, I think it might be time to snipe or something. I don't know. This is before he was a relatively small, and he's one of the major people in the community. The Kid Ride interview. I think I watched that like last year. I might have notes on it somewhere, but I can't remember exactly what they talked about. A lot of the same notes. So you're saying that that Rel's point of view is more or less consistent. Not that it's changed. Okay. That's a good perspective for me to have. Oh, someone beaconed me. Now that is a fine beacon. All right, let's get a good C4 off here somewhere. C4 maxes never gets fucking old. Ah, it's not a good toss. Oh, still got someone. I'm astonished at how many I got away with there. Are in line with the 15 of the 5. Yeah. So that 80-15-5 split rings true for you too, huh? I think it's really useful. I think it's a really useful way to think about the way feedback gets weighed. Oh, they're on to us. Introductor, have I seen Lost Ark? Yeah. I'm 100% aware of Lost Ark. Oh, so a lot of people are having a lot of fun with it. I myself am not very interested in isometric games. And I'm also not shopping for a new MMO at the moment. Should have dropped a C4 and left. %, mostly ignorant wrong. Wow. Way the feedback of the same. You're trying to make it into percent a fan of the 80-15-5 thing. Not a fan of it? In what way? You think it's not a fair reflection of reality? Fuck. Introductory, understandable. You neither, but a friend convinced you to try. Also, Asmon top 400k viewers. Yeah. I think there are more people watching Asmongold play it than there were actually playing the game. It's pretty incredible the cultural force Asmongold has accrued to himself. Kai, I don't think quoting vague stats using them as replacements for an actual argument. But it's not a replacement for an argument, man. It's an insight from an industry insider about the way that feedback from gamers is understood and weighed. It's not a fact, man. It's just an observation. And if you look at the way games are made, I think it's pretty fair to say that they're made for the silent majority most of the time, not the vocal minority. Shooting me. basing decisions solely on who has a majority of it, a lot of the time will get you the right answer. Trying to get anything for the versus tyranny of majority. Scheduling obvious now. Seasoning obvious now. Current state of things. I guess the implication is that it's the same for all games, which is clearly not true at all. I'm sure it varies a lot. No, what it is it's a call to awareness of the limitations of our perspective. That's what it is. And that no matter how engaged we are, no matter how smart we are, there is a wisdom of the mindless crowd. And it's not like it's not like a rational thing. It's a totally subconscious base, like brain stem, base of the brain kind of thing. We're gonna get chased? Yes! Fuck yeah. Oh, it was the max too. It was the max. Of course he's gonna get fucking revived. Am I excited for End of Dragons? Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah, I'm excited. Guild Wars 2 is so good when there's new territory to explore. It is so good. And expansions are like a fucking like Reese's peanut butter cup bit of yumminess. I'm really excited. Oh, Deeg the Terror. Let's go. Look at that. Oh, God. What happens when the vast majority of the perspective is objectively wrong and proven to be wrong over and over again? Well, you see, I'm not. I think when we talk about the 80%, we're not talking about what they think. We're talking about what they do. So when 80% of players abuse Max Unit, now let's just say like 80% of. All right, let's try to think of like an example. Let me try to think of a good example here. An example would be what? Think about something that got designed with a certain intent, but then used for something totally different. What would that be? Fucking Chuck Baller got me. God damn. You hit those headshots. Talking about appeasing a bunch of people who don't know what the hell are talking about and understand it isn't your actual argument, but you're posing in response to arguments being made by other people. I think you can be used as a counter argument. Well, I just don't know what's going on as a counter argument. Yeah. That's fair, Kai, and you're pushing me to tell you what I actually think rather than just appeal to the fundamental error of subjectivity that we can never know everything, and that's a fair thing to do. I guess what I kind of feel like with Osher coming out, I'm rapidly reevaluating what I think about things. But let me try to address the matter at hand. I can't think of one damned example. Oh no. Land it. Yes. Hang on, I'm thinking of an example. I'm thinking hard. What is an example of something that got created for some intention and then used in some other way that became dominant? Yeah, Kai, I get what you're saying, and it's a fair point you made. I wonder if I put down a jump thingy if they can use it to get up there. Let me try that actually. Weapons on an ant. Morph into a farming tool. I think that the shape of the argument that I'm trying to present when it comes to the 80% is that the observations of the 5% told to the ears of the 15% in terms of how they weigh for people who are in charge of making a thing, I think tend to pale in comparison to the actions of the 80%. So if everyone in the 5% says a weapon is overpowered, but almost no one's using it, then even if it's overpowered, it almost doesn't matter. Like it doesn't have any explanatory power for anything that's actually going wrong in the game. And I gotta think about this some more. I really gotta think about this some more. I might need to sleep on it. Gotcha. I got Chuck Baller. My revenge. And I guess what I have is a sense of feeling like all the things that I say are extremely unlikely to matter more than what a bunch of non-verbal passive participants are doing. And so in some sense, I think the job of developers who communicate about their game, it kind of becomes this weird dance between acting based on the data that they have without torpedoing the community conversation and trying to get the two things aligned, if at all possible. That guy just destroyed me. I think that the analogy works in other games, like the auto-loading 8.35 and BF1 is subjectively the best weapon in the game, but it has 5 rounds in a stripper clip and nothing is balanced for scale. So it doesn't hold any water there. You can also argue that the players continue to buy and abuse things like the Seeker when they're added to the game, and it should be a surprise that developers keep doing it. Yeah, and also that the developers are incentivized to come up with ideas for weapons that are different. And in a sense, creating another like automatic weapon that has a different damage profile is pretty hard for people to get excited about who aren't massively insiders. Oh my god. I gotta stop peeking that corner, man. It's not good for my health. Seriously, not good for my health. Oh wow, look, I'm number 4 in this fight. Let's go. I should get up on the roof and put a beacon up there. Why didn't I think of that earlier? There's a fine line between different and stupid. And sometimes no line at all. Different isn't necessarily good, unless the same is necessarily bad. Kai wasn't really different, though. It was more AoE, the same trend that we've been seeing for years. Different would have been the fire-only thing with the AoE spam buff. Having more weapons to use doesn't objectively solve any problems. Yeah, like, I'm sympathetic to the idea that AoE weapons are bad for the game. Like, I don't like dying to those. I think no one likes dying to them. Don't you hate when you miscalculate the quick knife? Oh. More content. What would a heavy crossbow be if it didn't have an AoE component? I should buy that weapon and see how it works, to be honest. Take my bones away. Oh, this is a beautiful three-way. No. Boom. TR Tim.
you not better than this rabble? The Terran Republic has taken the facility.
Didn't they already have the facility?
I find your effort lacking. The Terran Republic has taken the facility.
The guy died like half a second after I stopped shooting him. Oh shit, it's 12:15. Oh, well let's play the end of this alert. We're having fun.
Failure is not the path of enlightenment. The Terran Republic has taken the facility.
And I can't get away. I can't get away from these low BR light assaults. Bro, why are you using this C tier weapon? C tier? I couldn't believe that. I love this gun. I guess so. It depends how you rank him, I guess. I mean, it has like some of the lowest DPS, but when does DPS matter as a light assault? Not that often. The NC have some good ones. So the really good carbines, is my understanding. On Vanu, there's the Serpent, just has the highest DPS, and actually not terrible ADS considering it's kind of designed as a hipfire weapon. There's the Pulsar, which is like the headshotter weapon. I think it has a 3-tab headshot TTK on non-heavies. That's pretty cool. That's kind of the accuracy weapon. And then there's the Horizon, which is the hip-shotting god. For... Need a gunner, bro? For NC, you've got the GD7F, which is basically identical to the Serpent. And then you've got the ACX-11, which is like an even better Pulsar. 200 damage. And then, is it the Bandit that has the 0.75 ADS multiplier on it? And then on TR, you got the Jaguar. I think is really, really good. That has a 0.75 multiplier on it. The Lynx? I don't see the Lynx getting as much use, though. There's the Kindred, which has a really, really fast time to kill in the first few shots of its magazine. Yeah, I mean, to a certain extent, they're all hip-fire focused, but that's the reason I don't use the Pulsar, even though it's really good, because it's not a hip-fire weapon. Oh, man, that was a dumb peek. Like, the Pulsar is a ADS weapon I mean, it's a ADS weapon on a hipfire class. If that makes sense. Gotcha. Oh boy. The NS isn't either, though. No, I mean it has good hit. It has decent hip fire. It's not amazing, but it's good. It has really good aim down sights, even though its recoil pattern is not as good as the Pulsar. What I like about it is it's a 143 with a 35 shot mag, which gives it a damage per magazine that's on at the same level as the Pulsar C and the ACX-11. Has the 0.75, of course. But it has a pretty fast reload. Like, it's a lot faster than the Serpent's reload. And I don't think the time to kill really is a deciding factor as much for playing Light Assault. Because when you're going heads up with someone, it's usually a heavy assault. And even if you land all of your shots, any LMG with a heavy assault shield is going to beat you with a carbine, with any carbine. So it's like you might as well just pick one that's going to be... And I like the flexibility of the NS-11 so much. It's very good at range. It works in close quarters. And it has the bigger magazine size. That's kind of all of it, I guess. Low DPS, you want to ADS the head, not hit firing the body. I feel like those aren't significant now you have ASPSMG. Yeah, and also, the spoilers, I use the Punisher for a close range whenever I can get away with it. It's not always, but it is a lot. Basically, whenever I think I'm going to be in the air, where I might about to be in the air, I will have the carbine out. Whenever I'm pretty sure I'm going to be on the ground, I will pull out the Punisher. That would have been a really good C4. Too slow, though. Like, if you look at the time to kill difference between the fastest and slowest DPS weapons, what you'll see is that if you introduce, like, aim as a fuzz factor, the difference in the slowest and fastest time to kills gets really, really small.
The Terran Republic has taken the facility.
Where'd that guy go? He's fall over? What do you mean by aim is a fuzz factor? Like, the difference between a weapon that has, like, a 25% slower time to kill, but that allows you to cluster your shots 25% faster on average, the ability to cluster your shots more tightly is way more important. And the other thing about the NS11C I really like that I didn't mention is I put high velocity ammo on it, and I love the fast projectile speed. It makes it so easy to use across long distances compared to a lot of other carbines that have much slower projectile speeds, especially
Failure is not the path of enlightenment.
oh god.
The Terran Republic has taken the facility.
I'm not sure if I can claim that confidently, but I feel like accuracy matters more than raw DPS. It can. And I think it's one of the reasons I like the NS11. So Kai, if I were to say that, what would you say to that? I think that's a fair reflection of what I'm trying to say. Oh man. That guy didn't even have fucking battle hardened, and my headshots just bounced off of him. I mean, don't you think that's true? The ability to group your shots is more important. You'd agree with that, but you don't think the alternative carbines are so difficult to control would be a problem, especially for me. But for example, one thing you have argued quite strongly for accuracy is more important than HSR for majority. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's true. There's overlapping bubbles in the map. What does it all mean? Yeah, I just like this gun. I also like that it encourages me to play a little more relaxed. I kind of think with the close quarters carbines, I tend to get the idea that I'm meant to be playing in close quarters, which tends to make me lose a lot because I'm playing without an overshield, you know? And this 11C reminds me that I'm supposed to be a nuisance. Oh my god, look at all of them. The kind of bugbear is mine. Well, low, how headshots have become things super more important in the game, despite most people having off accuracy, right? Well, you correlate really good players having high headshot ratios, and you think, oh, to get good, I need to go for a headshot ratio too. And it's good to do that, but not at the expense of hitting shots. Wow, I can't believe I got that guy. What is this infiltrator rush? Can anyone explain to me what's happening here? Are you serious? I cannot kill this guy. Wow, what a weird spot for a claymore. There's a lot of poorly thought out advice like that pushed on people these days. This has been developed for 10 years. You basically have no chance at arguing anything different. They're all cloakers. All of them. What the fuck was that? Is that what that gun does? Matthew Polis, going well. Goes it with you? Oh! I think I need to stop dropping on this tower. It's not fucking working anymore. What else can we do? Already found my channel from the link Rel posted. Ah, appreciate that, Matthew. That's a very kind thing to say. Certainly work hard, Adam. Yeah, we just interviewed Planetside streamer named Kamikaze earlier. I guess that's what you were following over from. Kamikaze's a bro. That was a really good interview. And now we're just playing a little bit of Planetside. So. Yeah. Did they get the Sunderer? This is disgusting. I do not endorse this kind of behavior. Guys, since you've got Rel in your podcast now, can you make some changes to the game? Well, I understand that making YouTube videos about Planetside qualifies you to be a dev, so it looks like I'm the next one up, yeah. Nah. As you know, Kai, the goal of my interview is going to be to get to know the person. That's what a good interview does. It brings out the inner truth. Whatever it is. Oh, you said in my pocket. Yeah, that definitely ain't so. Misread your comment. Getting late for me. You notice he just added a Valentine idea? What Valentine idea? Our Valentine idea was a dating sim. Is there a dating sim in here that I missed? Or is it something else I'm forgetting? I'm old. Oh, I shouldn't be up here. This is gonna get me killed. Why is Max? Just kept running. Emerald player, yes. I have accounts on Connery and Emerald, but I'm playing on Emerald at the moment. That's where I usually play.
The Terran Republic has taken
Hi, you haven't checked it out since you don't really care about the stuff there. Is mission late? Yeah, yeah. I like it. Maybe go to like a scenic spot on Osher. And there's I don't know. I haven't paid too much attention to the holiday stuff. I usually don't really participate in holiday events and live service games. I feel like I've done that enough times in my life. Don't I have a pocket flash on this loadout? Oh no, I have is the jump booster in the same spot as the pocket flash? Super easy. I believe you. Both tacticals. That explains why I don't have the pocket flash on this loadout. Ah! You're all following me. Oh my god, this farm is like... This is such a degenerate fight. Why do I keep spawning here? You actually hate these events in most games because they're usually completely immersion breaking. Yeah, I guess there's that component. Ah! Get out of here, TR. God. This maybe will help a little bit. Let's see. Are they pushing up the bridge here? Yeah, they are. They remind you that you're just a consumer. You're here. It's good to remember that. You love how cut off the territory. It is so cut off, bro. It's not even close. This whole hex is a great big bowl with infiltrators on the rims. It is a hive of scum and villainy. Oh, great. Oh, no! Like, it doesn't even matter if I get a good angle on anyone. Because there's 4 of them around every single angle. Like ants. Feels pale, man. You know, how could you be like I don't know. I don't know if I want to say what I was going to say. Hi, like when everyone's wearing some awful holiday outfit they got from before. Yeah, the worst one is the Halloween one, right? Skulls. Or the holiday hats. I don't know, I love Christmas, so I kind of give it a little more of a pass than other holidays. Perhaps I shouldn't. You missed, bro. Oh, God. He was nowhere near me. Oh, client side. Why you do this? No. Yeah, I like the pocket flash jump. It's one of my favorite things to do playing Light Assault. Who's where? All right. Keanu got me. Whoa. More like a fancy MMO or something where everyone's wearing bikinis. It's somewhere in the Northern Hemisphere. Oh, I see. I see. It's also a Northern Hemisphere thing. I get it. Wow. Shocked or switched to the farm faction. I'd like to say I'm surprised. At least he doesn't have to TK me to kill me when he's playing red. when you played SWTOR, they had this recurring event called Gree event. I'm going for that Prowler. I feel like there's a problem with Icarus jets, or somehow like the fall damage is calculated on the server side rather than on the client side. I don't know if that's true, but I still got to take way more fall damage than I expect to, based on the speed I'm traveling at when I hit the ground. I'm gonna go back to that VOD and count the number of body shots I hit that guy with. Any idea if everyone would complete the quest and process in PvP? But instead, they just lined up in a row to complete the quest. Same thing happens in Planetside. You kill them, you have a problem, apparently. You know what I should do? I should put on a suppressor and sensor shield. Shit, what do I lose? Did I lose survivalist? I don't know, maybe this will work. Maybe it won't. Oh, we have no spawn. Kills NS11C. Ugh. Harsh truths. That's the thing you hate about MMO sometimes, just like everyone else is just here to consume for the sake of consuming rather than playing for fun. Thing you had when you changed servers in New World, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, like, so like, what's the difference between a game like Planetside that gives you directives for getting kills versus a game that just lets you kill people for fun? Why are the directives such a good feature? Because they tell people what to do. They tell people how to play. People need to be shown how to play. Because making your own fun is really hard to do. Shocked her. Die.
Then you truly allow yourself to lose.
Mag Dumpty, what up? The return of Mag Dumpty. Oh yeah, baby. Ba-na-na-na-na-boom. Oh no, the TR1. Give me that thing. Here we go. Did Shocker switch factions again?
Will you truly allow yourself to lose? The Terran
Allow.
Republic has taken the facility.
Allow. Hey, there's another fight. Fine by me. Is there an actual fight here? I very rarely switch factions for fights, so I probably should do so more often. 8 more minutes. 8 more minutes. How we doing, actually? Oh, well. Yeah, we're, getting killed. Deploy me. There we go. Here comes Mag Dump Deeg. Is it just me, or do 40% of all Planetside players play Infiltrator these days? I think it's the only infantry class I ever get die to anymore. Is the ADS speed on this thing like 4? I'm at the part of my night where I'm too tired to play well, and I'm just like, every time I die, I just think because everyone's, you know, playing unfair. Depends on what you want to experience. These days, you don't need to grind for anything, so you just play the game like a lobby shooter. You're going to play for the sake of playing. I haven't grinded for anything in Planetside in a long time. Too far away, you can see more. More infiltrators. That's all I see. You died of a good mix. Autocorrect. Sometimes autocorrect is incorrect. You know, let's play a different class. Can you imagine Deke playing a different class? Weird, I know. You can't ADS with it. Perfect hip fire. That was a good bouncing Betty. This fight sucks too. Oh no. I want to see if I can jump up top. No such luck. Like no one has it? Are you referring to a gun, Matthew? I'm about to get sniped. We win the base. Oh, the Newton. Oh, interesting.
Locked down by the new conglomerate.
All right. Well, I'm up way past my bedtime, so it's about time I call it a night. I'm gonna do exactly that. The insane ADS speed, yeah, okay, that totally explains it. Thank you for telling me that. That made me feel better about dying. But now I need to feel good about going to sleep. Kai, Matthew, good hanging out. Don't forget to tune in for the Rel podcast next week on Thursday. More to come. I hope y'all have a great day or night. I'll catch you on the flip side.